like you or is in the same sort of situation. And this is why testimonials can be very powerful for helping people understand that they can change, they can develop, and they can reach their goals if they see people who look like them or have similar circumstances achieve what they want to achieve. Now this is why client stories, testimonials, and if they can do it, so can I moments hit so hard. It activates relatability and shows that success is possible and realistic even with your lifestyle. A behavioral technique there to try and adapt is accountability. You need someone to be accountable to, you need some sort of structure or strategy or plan to be accountable to, or else you won't stick to it and there will be no one there to kind of pull you and say, hey, you're not doing what you need to do to get to that goal. Number 3 is verbal persuasion. Encouragement from a coach, mentor, or even yourself can reinforce belief. It may seem small, but consistent positive reinforcement shapes internal narratives. A behavioral technique there to apply, of course, is coaching feedback, positive self-talk, affirmations, and most importantly, tracking wins. And tracking everything you're doing, writing your sessions down, tracking your food intake, tracking your sleep. You can gamify all of these things and use little wins or little things that happen as positive feedbacks or reinforcements that you're doing the right thing and you're headed in the right direction. And otherwise, if you've done something that hinders that, you can say, okay, I need to stop doing that. And number 4, I believe, physiological and affective states. Affective states just means varying moods. How you interpret your body's signals affects your confidence. If you see sweat, sore muscles, or fatigue as signs of progress, your self-efficacy goes up. Instead of seeing them as like weakness or failures or I can't do this, so I might as well stop now. So like it says here, if you interpret them as failures or weakness, you're more likely to quit. Reframe sensations. Discomfort means I'm adapting. This soreness means my muscles are responding. The behavioral technique there to apply is mindset reframing, body awareness, emotional regulation. Emotional regulation strategies such as breathing exercises, problem solving, seeking guidance, and healthy habits. So how does self-efficacy impact your results? Here's where it all comes together. If your self-efficacy is low, you struggle to stay consistent, you avoid challenges, and you sabotage progress at the very first setback. But when you actively build it into your routine and focus on it, you take more initiative, you push through resistance, you bounce back faster from setbacks, and you build the identity of someone who follows through, but also the identity of becoming the person that is required for you to become to actually achieve that goal. And like I said here, and that's when you start actually becoming the person you're trying to be. So what are some practical strategies to improve self-efficacy? Here's what I do with clients to boost self-efficacy fast, especially if they're overwhelmed or starting from scratch. Number 1, design for wins. Set the minimum effective dose when training. So a lot of people can often bite off too much they can chew, or try to do too much too early and it just sets them back. Or trying to train too much and then it just becomes overwhelming. Number 2, track success. Visual proof of progress reinforces belief. Number 3, share stories. So community and social proof increases belief in what's possible. Number 4, reframe discomfort. Teach clients to interpret fatigue, soreness as growth. Or even like reframing things where they might have not have reached the target. For example, if you're tracking food, if you're trying to shift your diet, if you're trying to stick to specific macros or calories set up, and you haven't achieved it for that week, you need to reframe it and see the challenge or the obstacles as growth. And you need to learn how to improve and use that current feedback you have to build positive feedback loops. And then you go again and you try again, and that's how you improve. Number 5, use positive reinforcement. Celebrating progress no matter how small. And number 6, build identity. Shift from I'm trying to I'm the kind of person who can do this. So if you're trying to optimize your health, fitness, or energy, don't just focus on the plan. Focus on the belief that you can follow it through. Because when you believe in your ability to succeed, you take action, you adapt, and you don't quit. And that, more than any diet, macros, or training split, is what transforms your body and your life. If this resonated, make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel and drop a comment with what you're working on right now. And if you want guidance tailored to you, drop me a message and we can set up a call. Most people don't fail because they lack motivation. They fail because they don't believe they can succeed in the first place. That's self-efficacy, your belief in your ability to get results. And whether you're trying to get stronger, lose weight, or show up consistently, improving your self-efficacy might be the most important thing you ever do for your health, fitness, and performance. So in this video, I'll break down what self-efficacy actually is, 2, the 4 proven ways to build it from Albert Bandura himself, and 3, how to apply this science to level up your fitness, energy, and consistency, especially if you're busy, stressed, and trying to do it all.
A comedy crime watch is taking over the country.
Assistance required! Criminally funny comedies flooding the streets! 999, what's your emergency?
I was just watching comedy on Channel 4 and it's so funny! It should be illegal!
Are they extorting extortionate amounts of entertainment?
I don't know! I just can't stop laughing!
Let's go back in the living room. How's that going to help? I just farted in here.
Criminally funny comedy on Channel 4. Stream now.